Hi YouTube, this is Tiffany in progress with the June budget and May review. So let's get the bad out of the way first. When I last recorded, I was in the process of moving. Long story short, after getting all of our stuff out of the house, paying for storage, paying lots of fees, we ended up not moving. As you could imagine, that was terribly stressful and detrimental to the budget. So that's how I started May. Now you can imagine, I wish I wasn't the kind of person, but sometimes once I go off the rails, I go all the way off, as I mentioned in the previous video. So once we started the beginning of May in such a mess, I kind of just, I gave up. I didn't do anything. I will admit it. So first step is admitting you have a problem. I did not budget for May. I do regret it. I regret it mostly because we had some issues come up, we had towing stuff, and a few other things that had me dip into my emergency fund. At first, I was incredibly stressed that I had to dip into my emergency fund, but then I shifted and was thankful that I had an emergency fund in the first place. Otherwise, some things would not have gotten taken care of. So I'm very happy about that part. So yes, I failed May, but because I prepped months before, it wasn't as bad as a failure as other months. So for that, I am thankful. Now this meant that when I was going into June, I was going into June really prepared. So I shifted a little bit. Most of you guys know I like writing in my handy dandy budget book, courtesy of Michaels. It's meant to go in a planner, but I use it to track a bunch of things. This month, I'm going to try every dollar. So I mentioned before that I actually don't like Excel. I'm not a fan of Excel. At work, we have to use it for things, but I'm really not a fan of spreadsheets. They don't excite me at all in any way, shape, or form. I have coworkers who love spreadsheets. I hate them. I have always hated them. I am a full-blown professional who hates spreadsheets. I use them for work when I have to, but I don't like to. So that being said, I was reluctant to try anything automated, but I downloaded every dollar. I have inputted my budget in it. I will show you guys. Oop, there's a glare. So I have gone ahead and worked in all of my monthly budget for June. June is a great month. We get 3 paychecks this June. Boop, 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 boop. So that left with a surplus, kinda. Not really, because that last check will go into some of July's bill, but I won't count it in the July budget. I'm only counting the bills, and I will pay them in June. So this month's income is going to be at $3506. $3506 is what is projected to make. At work on Friday was our first paycheck, and there was a little hiccup with that. There was an error in our taxes, which I can already tell you that 3506 is going to be altered. So I already know that what I have prepped for will need to be maneuvered a little bit this first week, because basically they took out more taxes than they were supposed to. We switched platforms for how we got paid, and it really messed some of us up. Some people at work, it only messed up a little bit, but me, messed up a lot. But we're rebounding and working around it. So that leaves my budget as follows. Let's go through it for the month. All right, so I have to replenish my emergency fund. This month, I mean, it's gone. So this month, out of my pay, I plan on putting $200 aside for the emergency fund. Now, that isn't going to do much. I do plan on selling some things and picking up some Postmates shifts, but just with the numbers that I have, I'm going to go ahead and pull $200 from my pay and put it aside. Then I'm going to have rent, which is going to be $945. My rent went up, and I did move in with my partner, but because the last paycheck comes kind of at the beginning of July, I've included both my halves of the rent. So that is going to be $945 total. My electricity will be about $100. My mobile phone should be at $75. My Wi-Fi should be at $100. My gas and oil will be at $130. That's gas plus I need an oil change this month. My car payment is normally $336, but I'm going to pay a little extra because I had some late fees. That's going to be $485. That's not all the late fees, but I'm just putting a little extra there. Groceries, I'm going to be doing $200 this month out of my budget. And restaurants, I'm going to try and stick to $50. If you've watched any other videos where I've recapped my months, that's where I go off the rails. Restaurants, meeting friends, having drinks, all that. So I'm really trying hard to stick it at the 50. I am down for picnics in the park. I am down for potlucks. I am down for half off apps. But that's about it this month. I've got to really get strict with that. I've got a few unexpected expenses that are going to come out this June paycheck that I normally don't have every year. So I do have two growing boys, one at 13 and one that will be 17 next month. I normally do not have them in the summer times. They are normally with my ex-husband. However, this summer they have opted to stay. What that means for me is more expenses. So I will have to do a little bit of summer clothing shopping, just shorts and stuff. So I'm going to keep that at 60. And then I am going to have summer camp payments for my youngest. That is going to be at 200. 200 seems low, but I found a few scholarships and some other good opportunities for him, so we will not break the bank. But that is $260 that I normally do not encounter in the summers. Entertainment, 75. As my oldest pointed out, there are a lot of new movies coming out, so I'm going to try and keep it at 75. This includes movies. This includes froyo date nights that we sometimes have. Always keeping it frugal, but I really work hard to keep some entertainment in there because, you know, they're older and we're trying to do more and more things. We don't have cable in the house, and I like to get out with them. So there'll be some things like the pool, which is free, and some nights that will be movie nights. Gym membership is $37. I have a big vacation at the end of the year I'm trying to get out of. However, it's a family thing and my mother will not let me out of it, so I'm still working on it. But that is $125 this month. Guys, hope I can get out of it. Or just look into extra $25 that I can put towards my emergency fund instead of that. I have my Zumba membership and another workout membership that's $35 and $45. I've put aside $45 for gifts this month because I have a wedding to go to and a few birthdays. I have put aside $50 for crafts. I have already started on my Christmas crafts. I can show you one now. I finished my first hat yesterday. See, trying a new stitch. So I put aside $50. I won't spend $50, I don't think. But I put aside $50 because these crafts are not just for me. These are Christmas gifts and some things that will end up in my Etsy shop. So I'm going to allow myself some room in there in case I see something so beautiful that I just need to pick it up to make something out of it. Open Cage Productions is a budget item. I have a production company. It's really small. It's a theater production company, and our goal is to bring theater to everyone. And we have a engagement booked next month. So to prep for the engagement, I've had to pay for royalties for the play, and I will have to pay for props and costumes. Those things come out of my budget because it is my company. It is growing. I'm hoping to get a 501(c) soon so that I can take in lots of wonderful donations. But right now, I believe in what we do and I believe in our mission. So I have no problem funding that in my budget as long as there's room there. So that is $100 in my budget for June, and that's just prepping for our July show. Auto insurance is $266. Yes, it's high. It's really high. I was under some stressful circumstances when I had to pick that insurance rate. I am looking to switch it. I have some options and I'm ready to switch over ASAP. My debts, I have my Capital One card. I plan on putting $100 towards. That's my first small card. So I'm gonna put a little bit towards that. Then I have my USAA Visa, that will be $30, and my student loan is $40. Now I know that technically baby step 1 and 2 are two separate things, but I had already started the payoff plan for the Capital One before I depleted my emergency fund. So I'm gonna see if I can simultaneously work both at the same time, hoping at the end of June to replenish my emergency fund between extra gigs here and there. So that's the goal, which is why I kept the snowball amount for the Capital One in here. That's all I have in my budget. So that rounds up beautifully. Like I said, every dollar puts it in a neat little circle for me and tells me what my percentages are. I can keep track of my spending. We're on the 4th day of the month and I haven't been crazy. I went to the craft store yesterday, but coupons, and I'm in a good place. I'm happy, I'm motivated, and I'm hopeful for the month of June. So stick with me and let's see where we go. Excuse me, my sister was texting me. Let's stick together and see where we go. If you are just watching for the first time, take a look at the past videos. I am new, I have a small audience, and I'm aware of that, but I am doing this for accountability. Again, I've seen so many people walk this path, but I am a single mother of 2 growing boys with some big goals, and I work for 2 nonprofits, and my goal is to clear this debt so that we can be in a better place as a family. So today I'm wearing my shirt that says, I am enough. This is my motivation for the month. I am enough. I have everything I need. I just have to use it the right way. All the tools that I need are before me. I just need to pick it up and work them. And that's my big goal, just to work the tools that I have. So stick with me. I'll be back this weekend, hopefully with some budget wins for the week. I know it's been a month, so I have put in my planner weekly ideas. So I will get on here and force myself to record for you because I think this will be helpful to someone. I know I looked through a lot of videos and there was no one like me on the videos that I went through, and I want to be that person for someone else. So I'm going to do better. More content coming soon. Have a good day. Happy budgeting.